Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar. USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to get us going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll use the ground game here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a quarterback keeper, and he's got it already past the first down marker. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern California. No chance to catch it.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner will be brought down. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter.
North Carolina, 13, USC, 7.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
North Carolina, 13.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The short completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score North Carolina 20, USC 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught for the completion. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And slides to avoid the big hit. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. To the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
North Carolina.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will have to kick it away.
Boy, this is all.
And here comes the fake punt attempt. Looking to throw. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? Well, the tackle is made, but the fake works perfectly, and it's a 1st down.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that 1st down.
A quick throw out left, complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
Here we go.
It's a quick grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Timeout. USA.
2nd down and goal. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready.
2nd and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Here we go. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Here's that defense shifting again. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. This will likely be the last play of the half. looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made inside the 10. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Number 13, sets against
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Carolina offense will take over.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Trying to extend the play. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Let's fly to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Southern California. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And bulldozing his way through. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Tar Heels come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, but still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the...
And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, USC 35, North Carolina 27.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. As a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
42, Spider.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can.
Will he score here? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
USC.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
North Carolina, 35.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
First down here for this offense. The again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
On offense, will take over. First and 10.
North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Proctor. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense had made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, USC. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Pressure. He's looking deep here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.